your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Raptors along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry is out there with Reed. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then there's Wagner. And it's Butler in at the 4 spot. And for the Raptors, in at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Then it's Grady Dick. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Wesley in at the 1. With the season winding down, G.A., what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
Now here's Ingram. Down low. Here's Pirtle. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Here's Reed. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Barnes. He points his last outing to the inside. Pirtle. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Reed gets the bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Barnes sets a screen for Dick. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Reed. And the Warriors, another 3.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
How about this Coach Darko Rajakovic? He talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. The 3. And the Warriors, another 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Inside, and the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which is better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Here's Reed. And the Warriors, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And some good young players on the Raptors, but Doris, what's their path to contention?
Well, obviously, they have some quality basketball players. Scotty Barnes is right at the top of that list. A really well-rounded player. But here's the reality for every team. You need a well-constructed roster 1 to 15, and you need to have some depth. The season is long. The possessions in the game are fast. It is really about the totality of your group.
And here is Ingram after the three-pointer from Reed. Just 3 to shoot.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Takes the three. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Out to Ingram. Launches a three. Hit the tip. He hangs in there and pushes in on the second chance points. Wesley's got 5 now.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Reed against Wesley, and it finds the net. Another three-point hit from Reed.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Stolen by Reed. Puts up a deep three. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Wesley with the ball. Guarded by Reed. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Barnes. Still yet to score. Pirtle with a screen on Butler. Pass to Pirtle. 5 on the clock. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now here's Reed. After the miss from Jakob Bertel, sticks another. 3 more from Reed. Reed's got 36.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
13 feet away. And it's Wesley missing. Warriors leading by 23. And another 3 from Reed. Reed's got 39.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Washington against Ingram. Barnes outside. Pirtle with a screen on Butler. And here's Barnes for 3. The Warriors pull it in. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Washington. And now, here are the squads that have done some tremendous work on the boards since the All-Star break. The Warriors, number 1.
I mean, they just out-muscle their opponents under the glass. I mean, impressive rebounding numbers, and they've really only gotten better.
Now here's Barnes. Nothing on the board. Wesley.
Well, you see Scotty Barnes' growth as a passer. Boy, that is an impressive look.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Wesley's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Here's Reed. And the Warriors, another 3.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Ingram finds Dick. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Ingram. Shoots over Kuminga. And it's Ingram missing.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Here's Reed. And the Warriors, another 3.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Wesley against Reed. Pass to Dick. The kick out to Barnes. Bertel sets the pick for Barnes. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Another bucket. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Reed against Wesley. Will it go? The Warriors pull it in. Outside, Reed hits it from three-point range.
For three.
Reed's got 54 points.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Dick passes to Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Butler. To the paint. Barnes finds Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And Reed has got the ball here for the Warriors. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
The basket.
Yeah, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
Now, here's Reed. He got it again. Sensational.
And what's another 60-burger to him? I mean, you can almost expect it from him at this point.
And he is now within distance of the most 60-point games in a single season. He could do it. To the middle. And a dunk by Pirtle.
7 feet. When Pirtle gets rolling, this guy can absolutely overpower you.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
And here is Wesley after the three-pointer from Reed.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Toronto's gone a meager 106 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Back to Ingram. Pass to Wesley from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, trying to reply to the three on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Reed gets the bucket.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Dick. And again, unable to change momentum. From past the arc. And yep, another basket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Here's Wesley. Here's Pirtle. Nice work on the board. Staying off at the basket. Pirtle's got 14 points for the game.
One thing you know about Jakob Pirtle, this guy never stops working. What a motor.
Reed gets the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
This one for three. Good. Another from three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
It's Wesley on the wing. Shoots from the corner. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Rudy's checked in for the Warriors. Clarkson comes in for Stephen Curry. Outside, Barrett.
Get the perimeter.
It's a floater. Butler with the steal. Here's Reed. And another one falls. Amazing.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He is on fire.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
7 seconds left to play in the first. Making a change here. Reed's checked in. Here's Wesley. Dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Moses Moody. Reed is out there with Pajemski. Then it's Kuminga, and it's Butler in at the center position. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, D'Lo last time out against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but they'll try, guys.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Ingram. And Moody pulls it down.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Good on the three-point shot.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Here's Mobo. Scoreless thus far. Fires the three. And it's Wesley missing. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's Reed. And the Warriors, another three.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Reed has got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Ingram outside. Lets it go from deep. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, fundamental basketball here. Passes on time and on target.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Reed connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Barnes outside. Outside, Barrett. No good from outside. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Taken away. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Ingram kicks to Barrett. Fires the three. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Reed. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Pass to Mobo. No good that time. Some solid defense from Butler.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Here's Reed. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Mobo. Barnes outside. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Reed. And the Warriors, another three.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
They're at the pass to Barnes. To the inside. And it's Wesley missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And here is Wesley following the three from Reed. That one off the back iron and out. from deep. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Outside, Barrett. Barnes outside. Outside, Barrett. To the wing on the left. Butler with the steal. Reed against Wesley. Lets the three fly. Good! Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Now Reed following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Reed against Wesley. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle.
So it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Golden State Warriors.
They're breaking at every opportunity, which we are seeing across the league, Shaq.
Yeah, once the defense is set in half court, it's tougher to score.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from teams.
What a menace he was.
Anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And here are the Warriors now. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Wesley in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. It's Dick on the wing, guarded by Kerr. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. Clock at 4, inside. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. 18 points for Jakob Pirtle.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Pass to Dick. And here is Ingram. For the three. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Reed. Good on the triple.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Ingram outside. Screen by Purdy. And it's Ingram missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Reed. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Ingram. Still scoreless. Stolen by Washington. Wesley against Reed. And good. He hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Well, what you get with P.J. Washington, we've seen it, Doris, an all-around game.
Kevin, he's cross-positional. He can make shots in big moments. He can absorb a huge defensive assignment, and the man loves to compete.
Drills it from outside.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Barnes outside. Here's Wesley. And again, no good by Toronto.
Boy, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
Reed gets the bucket.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Connects from three-point range. Ingram's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's the three. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pass to Pirtle. Now Dick. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, you love to see that. Brady Dick making the extra pass. Nice.
The Warriors have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Bangs home the trifecta.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
For 3, Ingram. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 11 rebounds in the game.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
I like their defense today. And we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Jimmy Butler, quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Guys?
A terrific fit. Thank you, Allie.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game. Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Here's Reed. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Ingram missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Now here's Ingram. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. To stop the drought. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wagner's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Reed gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Wesley. Plays it up and paints it in. Wesley's got 21 in the game.
Nice touch there.
Three-pointer. Good. Another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Hurdle controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Reed. And the Warriors, another three.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's Curry. He has 5. Three ball falls through. Another from Reed.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
From deep three-point territory. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Pass to Dick. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
The three ball connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And here's Ingram from the arc. And here's Barnes for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Ingram. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Here's Reed. And the Warriors, another 3.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Ingram outside. Pass to Pirtle. Raptors moving the ball around. Ingram outside. The Warriors pull it in. Reed with it. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Traps in the tray.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here's Ingram. And Barnes gets double teamed. And it's Pirtle penetrating. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
It was dealing with the NBA's physical play. That was Pirtle's biggest challenge when he came into the league. But he knows how to use his body now to get these calls.
The free throw drops for Pirtle. Connected to the game. Of course, that's one way to describe Jakob Pirtle.
Well, Pirtle is an exceptional screener. He loves to hit the glass. He's a very physical player. He's everything you want in a big.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Obo's checked in. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for Dick. Here's Abaji. Outside, Kuminga. And the shot goes in. Kuminga's got his second bucket tonight.
A strong finish by Kuminga. That's his game.
Now Ingram. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Ingram's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Toronto.
And right now, I don't think he could hit a barn the way he shot this quarter. How about 2 of 10?
Here's Kuminga. And he uses the glass on the lane. Kuminga's got his third bucket of the night.
And over time, we've seen Kuminga be a more aggressive scorer, especially when he has the ball inside.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, this is what we talk about, the tale of two halves. He has been outstanding out of the break.
And here's Clarkson. Count it, good.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
Some guys the challenge, find a way, and he does.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Podziemski. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Moody is out there with Kuminga. And it's Abaji in at the 4. Pass to Kuminga. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Now, here's Clarkson. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's Ingram on the wing, defended by Moody. Here's Ingram. He's tightly guarded, and he converts the layup.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Podziemski finds Kuminga. Clarkson outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Walter. For 3, Barrett. Nailed from three-point land. Barrett's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Clarkson up top. Barrett covering. Spins. Baseline jumper. Yep, that one goes in there. Clarkson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
Here's Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Moses Moody. And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
And that one falls for Ingram. DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
Now, here's Clarkson. Over Barrett. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto. Basket counts.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Over Barrett. Mobo with the rebound. Toronto, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Ingram outside for three. Knocks down the three ball. Ingram's got 18 points just in the second half.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here's Clarkson. Right side Kuminga. Pass to Podziemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Raptors have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Down low, here's Barrett. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Kuminga. Pass to Clarkson. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Here's Kuminga, following the score by Jakob Poeltl to end the cold streak. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Raptors have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Golden State's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Stolen away. Pass to Walter. Shoots over Podziemski. And he overshot that one, missing. Clarkson passes to Moody, and the shot goes in.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Here's Ingram. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Mobo. Lock at 6. Sinks the triple. Walter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Oh, Poeltl, he is not having it at the rim on the defensive end. That is beautifully done.
Now here's Ingram after R.J. Barrett's miss.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Podziemski with it. Pass to Abaji. Golden State moving it around. Kuminga finds Clarkson. No good on the triple. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 20-6 run. And he makes that one. Ingram's got 20.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Podziemski on the wing. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's as easy as it gets for Kuminga. Defense has to bring more energy than that.
Pass to Walter. No good on the 3. The Warriors shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Now Podziemski. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Misses the 3.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Now here is Pirtle. Pass to Barrett. Fades. And it's in there.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett is always working on his perimeter game, and he makes easy work at the mid-range.
And here's Clarkson. Here's Moody. And a miss there on the triple. Ingram right side. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
And the Warriors with possession here. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. To the paint. Bobo gets the basket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Clarkson. Now Kuminga, defended by Pirtle. Kuminga against Pirtle. Kuminga dishes to Clarkson. Over Barrett, and the Warriors miss again. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Mobo. No one on him, and he makes the easy one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Out to the wing. Pass to Pajemski. Right side, Kuminga. Their offense, stone cold. Another miss there. Toronto's won 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Back to Ingram. Over to the left wing. Walter. Here's Pirtle. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Pirtle's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Here's Pajemski. Floats it up for Kuminga.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
So it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm saying it, 71st victory of the season. Wow. Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for D.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the score by Golden State. Bucket is good.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. Up top, Barrett. Pass to Walter. Now here is Pirtle. He's covered by Clarkson. Ingram wide open. Hands it from downtown.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no one.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. So long and good night, everyone.